everyone, welcome to Kim Yin Yoga. I'm Kim, and today we have another in the Yoga Through the Zodiac series. This one's for Libra. We're going to begin on the back. Libra rules the back, the spine, the lower spine, and the kidneys. We're going to put attention to the kidney meridians and the lower back. Start out feet flat on the mat. Back is to the mat. Big rainbow arch. Stretch it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, and we come up in this little compression where Uddiyana Bandha, I'm drawing my navel to the back of my spine and pushing up against my abdominal wall. The core is completely engaged. From here, another deep breath in. Weight into the lower back and exhale it out. Let's do that one more time. Rainbow arch the back. Deep breath in. And bring it up, Uddiyana Bandha. Engaging the core, my spine is pressed into the mat. All right, let it go. And from here, we are going into a beautiful, gentle twist. Left leg down long, right leg, I grab the knee, and nose to knee, wherever, it doesn't matter where your knee gets to in terms of proximity to the nose. And over we go into this beautiful, simple twist. Ideally, I just rest my left hand on top of the knee, and I use that a little bit as leverage as I turn my head to the right. From here, I can add some therapeutic effect for the lower back by clamshelling the leg. In other words, I'm pulling the leg up like that, but my left hand holds it down. So as I breathe, I am exerting this isometric pressure to the lower spine and the pelvis, opening up the spaces between the discs, adding to a beautiful twist. Deep breath in, and then just let it all relax. And we're just going to relax here for a minute, melting into the reclined twist, letting everything go. This is the only place you need to be. You might close your eyes, allow the outer world to recede as you turn your attention inward. Relax the feet, relax the legs. Relax the shoulder blades and the skin of the face. 3 long, slow, deep breaths here. And as I exhale out the third breath, come on and grab that right knee again, bringing it back up to the chest into like a half hedgehog, nose to knee. And then down long goes the right leg. I might charlie horse my hips a bit to straighten my spine because it gets skewed. Nest that left leg in for its nose to knee. And we lean on back on an exhale to do the other side. And this beautiful, relaxing twist. We'll be here about a minute. And at first, for the first few deep breaths, I'm going to, as if to clamshell that top leg, I'm pulling up, but my hand does not let it escape. So isometric into the hip joint and into the vertebra of the lower spine. You can feel spaciousness as it expands. Nice slow deep breaths here. Allow your eyes to form a drishti, a soft, unfocused gaze. Or you might close your eyes and journey in. Allowing the inner world to come alive as you let go of all those external distractions. Relax the feet. Relax the head and the neck, the shoulders. Relax the hands and the hips and the thighs. 3 more long, slow, deep breaths. And as I exhale out the 3rd breath, rolling back down, so my spine is flat on the mat, lacing my knee, and again, nose to knee, you're probably going to feel more flexibility here. That little hedgehog, let's go ahead and do a proper hedgehog with both knees. You'll probably find you've got even more of a curled up hedgehog than you normally have. Deep breath in. And then straighten it all out. Big rainbow stretch. And we're just going to wiggle it out for a moment. That means arms down by your side. The hips are the epicenter. Hands are flat, and I'm just rocking it out. I'm fishtailing the feet, the legs, the thighs, the hips. My ribs are gyrating, shoulders loose, everything, let everything go. Deep breath in. And exhale into stillness. Feel the energy. Feel the flow. All right, lots of key rolling around. Come on up, rolling over to the side. We're coming up, we're going to do legs up the wall. Now, if you do my practices, you'll know that we do a lot of legs up the imaginary wall, but today we're going up the actual wall. If you don't have a wall, you're going to do the imaginary wall, which looks like sleeping possum. Okay, that's your legs up the imaginary wall. But we are going to give it a go, if it's handy. I like to put a little towel down and scoot parallel, as close to the wall as I can get. Scooting on down on my elbows, and then turn it around, and it's just like it says. The legs go up the wall, and you form this perfect dandasana, this perfect right angle as we lay here and just have 10 long, slow, deep breaths with the hands just resting gently on the abdomen. Feel the breath, feel the belly. Exhale it out. Start to relax, start to let go. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. As you find your rhythm with this, you might like to try a little ujjayi breath, the soft susurration sound in the back of the throat with each inhale and exhale. Just focus on the sound. Focus on what's happening in your room. Maybe outside the window. And then slowly bring yourself closer to you by closing your eyes. And focus on your inner world. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And as I exhale out the third breath, we are going to convert this legs up the wall to legs, frog legs up the wall. So toes together, feet together, and you're going to just let gravity bring your toes, the heels of your feet down, down, down to your center, wherever they will meet. And from here, maybe rest your hands on your thighs or on your shins. And you're going to find that gravity is going to give you a beautiful hip opener. This is like a Baddha Konasana, a reclined Baddha Konasana, or cobbler's pose, or butterfly. We'll just have some deep breaths here. Again, you can close the eyes and continue your journey inward. Try to think about your hips being level with each other and the lumbar spine laying flat into the mat, into your towel or whatever you have under you. Maybe it's the floor. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And as you exhale out the third breath, put your hands behind your knees, supporting them, bringing them on in, and we're just going to roll right away from the wall on up into all fours. And here on all fours, with our knees under our hips, hands under the shoulders, wrists under the shoulders, we're just going to go into a lovely cat-cow to open up the spine, loosen it up. Deep breath in. And exhaling it out. Another deep breath in. Exhale. exhaling it out, drawing the elbow creases towards each other. One more deep breath in. Arch the back, lift the nose. And exhale right on back to a toe squat. And we're going to just allow for this beautiful stretch of the feet. If your feet aren't ready for that, you might just be here for a breath. And then you might come down to more traditional hero's pose. But let's see if you can give a few breaths of this beautiful toe squat, and we'll get in a lion's breath. So lion's breath is deep breath in, tongue out, eyes rolling back to the ceiling. So either from here, or you might be here, or even up here. You find what works for you. Deep breath in, lion's breath out. Another deep breath in, lion's breath out. Okay, walking it forward, we're just going to do some exaggerated cat-cows now. Feet, tops of the feet flat on the mat, and we're just going around in circles, really loosening up the spine. After that, lovely legs up the imaginary wall. Around we go. Oh, yes. All right, back to tabletop. Threaded child is next. Just wonderful for the upper back body as well as the lower. And from here, tabletop position, we're going to bring the right leg out at a right angle, foot at a right angle. And I am taking my left hand up and over into a lovely twist, and then diving under for my threaded child. You've seen kids do this, right? Now, you can have this, your left hand at a right angle for stability. You might tense your fingers and create a little tripod here. You might have your arm up for some wonderful lymphatic drainage. Or you may come around for the bind. You find what works for you. And we'll just have some deep breaths here. We'll just be here about a minute. Again, you can create that soft susurration sound of your breath as a kind of meditation. And allow your eyes to just lose focus. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. And as you exhale out that third breath, come on back up to all fours. We're going to scooch on, curl the toes, scooch on back for a foot stretch pranam, forehead to the mat. And we're just going to come up for a little arm activation in a different way. So it's like a half plank. My feet are up, elbow creases pointed strongly towards each other, chin up, and I'm just going to come down for a little on-off compression there. And back down. Stretch it out, stretch the fingertips. And let's do threaded child on the other side. I'm turning around because there's a wall next to me. So on all fours. And from here, I'm bringing the left leg out this time at a right angle to my body. Scooching the left hand in just a bit for stability to get this arm up into a beautiful twist, and then diving it under. Right angle here for my right arm, and you can tent the left hand for stability or up into the sky. Wonderful lymphatic drainage back to the heart, and also a bind, which is beautiful. You can combine all three. Let's just find stillness for a minute. Relax your body. Allow your bones to hold you up while everything lets go. Three more long, slow, deep breaths. As I exhale out the third breath, I'm going to lift my hand up out of the bind, if it was in it, and come back up into that beautiful foot stretch pranam, forehead to the mat. And let's just do one more of the arm and core activation. Uddiyana Bandha, looking forward, elbow creases pointing towards each other, and I'm just rocking it down and back up to my pranam. And from here, coming forward into a beautiful Balasana, child's pose. Let your arms drape to your sides so they can rest and regulate. 3 deep breaths here. Libra is all about relationship. And sometimes when we have lower back pain or kidney challenges, it can indicate a feeling of not being supported in our relationships. So the more you can self-love and self-nurture, showing yourself the support that you know you deserve, the more open you are to it in the outer world. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, come back up. Find your favorite Sukhasana. Back where it all began, full circle. We have activated the kidney meridians. We have loosened up the spine. We've given ourselves a moment or two of peace. So thank you for joining me. Whether you're Libra sun, moon, rising, or like all of us who have Libra somewhere in our